What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In today's video, we are jumping into Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion, issue number 1. We're finally getting some story with Miles Morales. Now, we all know the Maker is originally from an alternate Earth. When that Earth had been destroyed, he escaped to 616. So did Miles Morales. So when the Maker left to create a new ideal Earth, he invited Miles to join him, but Miles had declined. The Maker now currently locked away in his little fortress. Superheroes have begun to appear on this new Earth. Two of those heroes, Peter Parker and Richard Parker. Now, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright guys, so our story starts us off on 616. It picks us up with Miles Morales. The day the Maker came, gave him a blank card, gave him the invitation to come to this new Earth that he is creating. And while Miles, he doesn't remember much, he knew that he couldn't trust the Maker. Ever since the Maker showed up, he's been getting this feeling like something's off, like there's something secret trying to crawl its way out of his head. That maybe that voice in his head telling him, maybe this new Earth isn't all just BS. Maybe there's something there that can fill the void. And when Miles goes to put Billy down for bed, he had thrown that card into the trash. Barely 3 steps out of the room before his spidey senses start to tingle. That card was actually a doorway. Billy got hold of it. The doorway opened up and little Billy goes falling through. Miles, without hesitation, charges in. But unfortunately, this doorway drops them both in 2 different locations. This is what takes us over to New York City. We pick up with Richard and Peter Parker. They look up to the sky and what they see are black holes opening up, ones that appear to be multiplying. And what comes out of these is Spot. And all he can say is that it actually worked. The stupid box worked, going on about how he's now important because he now has powers. This is when Spot attacks. But both of our Spider-Men are definitely out of their league. Never going against Spot, never even knowing how his powers worked. They're being outmaneuvered left and right. But today is their lucky day. This is where we have the arrival of Miles Morales. Coming through this doorway, he quickly assessed the situation. Multiple Spider-Men, an aggro-looking Spot. Just based off of this alone, he can tell that he's in another universe. This version of Spot hasn't even pinpointed his name down yet. So when Miles Morales calls him Spot, he has no idea what the hell he's talking about. Unfortunately, this Spot has never faced a Spider-Man like Miles, has never faced any hero. So a well-seasoned Miles Morales, he's able to put Spot down really quickly. This is when all of our Spider-Man make their introductions, telling Richard, please don't tell me that your name is Venom. When Richard hears this though, he's like, no, my name wasn't Venom before, but it definitely is Venom now. With a little multiversal monologue later, he explains alternate universes and the whole shebang. And he tells him, I get all of this is new for you guys, but the multiverse does get old very quickly. The only reason he's here is because he is looking for his sister. This is what he wants to focus on. As they go swinging through the city, Richard can't help but feel how cool Miles is. Just the way he swings, the way he talks, the confidence that he has, all of this. He just makes all of this look so effortless. While Richard is going on and on about Miles, Peter can't help but feel a little bit jealous. Going on to say that, I think I'm a pretty cool Spider-Man, I think I'm pretty good at this. Considering I haven't been doing it that long, plus I got a wife, I got kids, I can't be swinging around the city all day. Richard telling him stop being weird, dude. Stop being weird, Dad, stop. But he can't help it. He said, you know what I think's weird? Your own father being your second favorite Spider-Man. I think that's what's weird. Going on and just digging it a little bit deeper, saying, who's your favorite father? Is it Uncle Ben? Your English teacher? Peter's just being super jealous because Miles here and Richard is smitten with him right now. While this is happening, Spot makes his return. Spot coming back on scene, ready to kick some butt, but Miles instantly puts him down. Tell him, like, dude, read the room. We have moved on past you already. In 2 punches, Spot is knocked unconscious. Miles ain't messing around. He's looking for his baby sister, and there will be nothing that stops him. This is what picks us up with our heads of state. They have all now heard of the dimensional incursion. There have been 2 of them. They are able to detect that this is the same teleportation signature as the Maker. Now, many of them are going to ponder, could this really be the Maker? Has he escaped early somehow? Or is this some great weapon that he left behind? Perhaps a message, or maybe an agent. None of them really know what it is. But one thing they all know, they want it. Even our Avengers team, they get that signature as well, but they know it's not him, because if it were the Maker returning, none of us would be alive right now. As we pick up with our Spider-Men, Peter and Richard have head off for the night. But Miles isn't done searching. Just to be safe, he searches in camouflage mode. Not really finding anything that he's looking for, he swings over to Brooklyn. He's trying not to freak out. He checks his old address. It's really the only place that Billy would know to go back to. Being how young she is, he's hoping, just hoping, maybe her memory is good enough that it brought her back here. He knows this doesn't really make sense. He knows how young she is. But what else does he have at this point? Getting to the building, though, it's not even the same building. Different family altogether. This makes him wonder, do I even exist here? Does my family exist? Do any of them exist? Trying to figure out what to do next as he swings around his neighborhood. This is when something picks him up. We have the arrival of Ant-Man and Wasp. They've come to find out what our little spider is up to. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. You guys already know it. I love the Ultimate Universe, and I'm very excited that Miles Morales is finally brought into the loop. You know, we always kind of knew that Miles was going to come around. They made a point early on to really focus on the Maker and Miles. Miles has to have some kind of purpose in the grand scheme of things. We don't really understand it yet, but the Maker, he's got something up his sleeve. But guys, we're getting real close to the Maker coming out. We only got another couple of months before he arrives. The Avengers team, the Spider-Man, none of them are truly ready. They still have yet to learn the truth about the Unmaker. They don't know that that's Tony, and in fact, some of them believe that the Unmaker is actually the enemy. This is because they've gotten small premonitions of the future, small glimpses. But what they see, they think that the Unmaker is their enemy. They have yet to fully see the big picture. Nonetheless, time is running out. The Maker is going to return, and our Ultimates, they're not ready. The heroes that are on this world are going to be uniting soon. And when that day comes, the Maker will be released and the final battle will ensue. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything that is going on with the Ultimate Universe, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It'll get you completely caught up on everything that has been going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.